216 Midwest.
How long you been DJing?
For about 11 years. Almost exactly by this past July 4th.
How'd you get started as a DJ? Like, why DJing and not any other element of hip hop?
Well, I had, experience with other stuff and had been very much introduced to like all 4 elements, 5 elements if you want to, whatever, 100 elements if you think you know better than me. But yeah, like, first of all, my dad was a DJ. So I guess that kind of like was like, one of my first elements that I was really, really comfortable with, or like, not comfortable with, but exposed to. I was exposed to graffiti and breakdancing at an early age too, because I have family members that are into those cultures, and also friends that I grew up with, different crews, Ground Effects crew, CCB, stuff like that.
Talk to me a little about Qbert.
Oh, I met DJ Qbert at a show called Wheels of Steel in Cleveland, downtown. I met him backstage because DJ Marner, who's on his team, introduced me to him, and at the time I was Flower Magic, so that's who he went by. And we just cool, like, met each other. I was nervous as fuck. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether to run away or cry or fart or throw up. But I didn't do any of that. I just stayed calm. So yeah. And then the next day there was a scratch seminar, which actually it was pretty raw. I can't even. Let me renege on the quotations, because it was like myself, DJ Seps, John Doe, DJ Sevs, some other kids from other places. Let's see who else was there. Parts of Ill Insanity was there. The only person who didn't show up was Rob Swift, but Precision was there and Total Eclipse was there. Man, dude, it's crazy, like, scratching with Eclipse and Precision, because they're just like nuts, like, whoa. But yeah, no, met him, we're cool. Me and Qbert, we've been like online buddies since then, so it's been like 4 years since I met him. He basically like revived, my passion for the whole DJ game and wanting to stay in it, even if I had lack of confidence with the whole thing, because just the vibe in Cleveland was so dry and just like not on it, you know what I mean? I mean, especially like on the west side. The west side of like hip hop culture is way different than like the east side.
Tell me what does urban mean to you?
Urban for me is a breakdown for the obvious, for the surface point is the inner city, much like yourself. But deeper than that, I feel like there's a vibe outside of the 4 elements, the 5 elements of whatever hip-hop consists of. And I have my own opinion on what exactly hip-hop is too, but I will tell you that urban is not only hip-hop. it's anything you could find in the city. It's anything that you see, hear, smell in the city. You know what I mean? Like, you know, what's your favorite restaurant in the hood or downtown? You know what I mean? What's your favorite spot? You know, in downtown or in the hood? You know, it just depends on what you're in the mood for at that moment. And I feel like touching a little bit on the history of hip hop, it's like hip hop is a mixture of everything that came before it, you know, and was manifested into its own original state. And I feel like, for all intents and purposes, having an urban lifestyle is that, even if it has nothing to do with the hip hop genre. So if you ask me, everything is hip hop in my personal perspective, because of that sense. But, you know, I know other people will argue that, like, oh, fuck that, no, because they have this stigma about what hip hop is, or they have this misconception or ignorance towards hip hop and why it exists and what it's made of. Twitter at Go-Getter DJs. You can check them out over there. Nerve DJs. I got certified at the Canon Lazy Bone video shoot. Yeah, I got one of the little buttons on my jean jacket that I'm not wearing right now.
So what are you working on right now?
3 mixtapes, a promo mix for a party called Trap Stars in Akron. Shout out to Diverse Entertainment. Some original shiznit. Working on like some beats and stuff. Find me on Facebook, you can find me on Twitter, you can find me on YouTube. Facebook /Kachina Black, Twitter at Kachina Black.